Hello YouTube, and welcome back to SkyFactory 2. This is Kanakadia, and I have been to the Nether, and back. Join me! As before, this is Trailblazer, and I'm actually wearing armor this time, and part of it is actually enchanted, because I had some extra levels. You can see in the upper left-hand corner, it is day 104. I have been a busy bee. You will not see a lot of difference from the last episode, and I just want to give you a little bit of foreknowledge. This will not be a complete recap episode. I'm going to actually do stuff this episode, but first I want to show you what I've done over here. This is actually kind of a mistake, and eventually you'll see. Oh, there you go. That is a result of the mistake. So, what I have in here, you can't really see up there, but that is a window indicating where there is some witch water. So I kind of, how do I put it, went too fast or dug too deeply, even though it was actually very high. You can see on the top part of my mouse button there's a layer of cobblestone. That's because I increased the size of this cobblestone from 2 to 3. And I said before in the previous episode, what happens if you increase this spawner from 2 to 3 is you get enderman spawning. However, at the same time, I also installed witch water, which unfortunately acts like water. So all these endermen keep spawning all over this place, and I have to manually take them out. But it's actually not bad because I actually have. Oh no, I got knocked back. It's not the best thing I can get. Oh well. I have an iron broadsword. It just got knocked back, but it does have beheading, which is very useful because I want to take this thing into the Nether, because I want to get me some wither skulls. See, I'm actually getting quite a few enderman skulls here. Enderman heads. This is kind of a weird thing. In mob drops. Oh, sorry. I have to go to my severed heads chest. I do have quite a few severed heads. This mod pack actually has 3 different kinds of enderman heads. It has the ones from Ender IO, which are very valuable, the ones from iguana tweaks, and the ones from head crumbs. So all different kinds. In addition to a couple of blaze heads that I picked up from the Nether. You will note there is no more trash over here. That's because I'm hoping I did the right thing. I decided to trash most of my trash and put it over here into this matter condenser. So it's just like in my Trycraft series. This thing is set to make a singularity, has a teeny tiny little bit of energy. That's because right now this is my new cobblestone generator. Well, actually, it's my second cobblestone generator. My first cobblestone generator is still up there. It is supplying cobble for my crucible row. This one, however, is a quad cobblestone generator. I actually got the design off of Bacon Donuts series he's doing with Sky Does Minecraft. So I've got 4 transfer nodes with world upgrades, quite a few speed upgrades, which are actually pretty expensive, and a couple of depth first search upgrades. So it means that it goes from here, depth first, so it checks up first and it gets quickly into this chest. So these are very fast between here and there. And then from this point, I actually had to use the Ender IO item conduits because unfortunately there's not a great way of transmitting items through S utilities quickly between 2 points that aren't actually on the same level or right next to each other. This is kind of convoluted, but I was able to put a couple of Ender IO speed upgrades, and this is what's making this thing run fairly quickly. I'm generating approximately like 6 cobble per second, so not too bad. And it goes into this chest, and immediately it's split at this point between this deep storage unit, which has about 18,000 cobble. One of the achievements is actually to fill one of these things. I don't know how much it actually takes. You guys let me know in the comments, but it's going to take quite a while, so I want to get that up and running. I may actually, yeah, you know what? That's actually a good idea. I'm going to actually fill this deep storage unit up first, and then I'm going to transfer it into the matter condenser. That'll probably save me quite a bit of time. I mean, this thing is already set up, and it's already working. It's just a matter of time how long it takes to actually function. So one of the other achievements is actually use this thing, a cyclic assembler from Thermal Expansion. Not my favorite thing in the world. I actually prefer, for this purposes, these, which are auto packagers, which just require RF and some finagling with directionality, which is kind of wonky. But it works for what it is. I just have this thing set to create, you see here, 9x cobblestone. So this thing takes 9 cobblestone and turns it into compressed cobblestone. Drops along here. This auto packager, it sets to detect a 3x3. So compressed cobblestone, double compressed cobblestone, triple compressed cobblestone. And I'm not sure, I know the math off the top of my head, but I think I need something like 13 triple compressed or quad compressed in order to make. Oh, raining. Okay, I want to make this. The deep dark portal, that one requires. Okay, it requires 4 quadruple and 1 quintuple. So it requires actually 4 quad, which is 4 times 9. That is 45 triple, I think. So I'm actually almost there. I do need decompressed cobblestone for a couple other things, so that's why I had the thing running. I need in order to make bedrockium ingots, which is used to make the end cake, so I can get to the end. I also need it for something else. I think I wrote it down. Let me see here. Here we go. So I need to having my achievement guide. I also have this here. Here we go. Okay, deep dark portal, fill deep storage unit, singularity. Guess that was it. There we go. Okay, so this is pretty much up and running. I have a little bit of an enchanting system here. I've got an anvil that was actually somewhat useful for a failed experiment. Oh, very useful thing. Those of you who have looked into extra utilities and are thinking about using the Ender transmitter and Ender receiver to try and transfer items between 2 points, do not use it. The Ender. Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. The Ender transmitter and Ender receiver mesh utilities I found out too late are actually used to transfer power, not items. So I actually made 2 of these things. It didn't take that much resources, just kind of a pain. I had to use a wiki to find out they actually are not what I was looking for. So those used for items in regards to energy transfer nodes, they're not useful for item transfer. Speaking of items, I actually have an AE system now. So I have this little tiny chest with a 1K storage cell. It's actually totally empty right now, but you know it is what it's. One of the requirements is that I need to make an AE system, and up here is where the real magic happens. So I've expanded my machinery setup a little bit. You see over here is my QED and the Ender Flux crystal from Extra Utilities I used to make all my QED recipes. I still got the automatic sieve. I have not set up an automatic filter function yet. For that, I'll need the splice and slice from Ender.io, which I almost have enough stuff to make it. I got the sag mill, 2 pulverizers, and I also got here my charger and an inscriber with 2 of these hoppers. I think there's actually a way to get this thing to work by putting items into the bottom slot to make it run somewhat automatically, but I really didn't want to mess with that much automation right now. So all I've got is this attached to this, the crystal accelerator, which is very useful because crystals are actually somewhat hard to find. I mean, these Certus quartz crystals, I am getting them from drops. I believe it's from sand in a pulverizer, but not in a great quantity. However, I did get quite a bit of Certus quartz dust from processing dust. So that plus sand, I get the Certus quartz seeds. I use that to make pure Certus quartz, which is useful in most of the same kinds of recipes. So there's that. This is a little bit more expanded, not too much. I actually had to leave one of them. Oh, these are actually in pretty good shape. Yep. I thought I had to expand this thing more, but as far as I can tell, unless I have all these machines running at once, it will not drain the power. So this is actually pretty good end game content power. I got my Ender Lily field here. This thing is running away beautifully, and you can see in the middle, I actually augmented it with a lily pad of fertility. I've got one also here in my magical crops field. This thing is coming along swimmingly. So this is all regular Minikio crop. These are my redstone crops, and these are my iron crops. Not actually that useful considering how much iron I get from that mob spawner, but I needed that in order to make the end game infusion stones. I really didn't know much about it. I really did not know much about magical crops before I started playing with this mod pack, honestly. So I had to look up, well, what exactly you need to make seeds, what you need to make stones. It's like, okay, if I actually have a goal of, for example, making iron seeds, which I just did, next goal is I want to make a diamond seed, which requires this, the extreme infusion stone. I don't have very much Minikio essence left. I actually got most of it from the mob trap. All I could get from this crops also. So I take that and just work my way up the line. Another thing I want to do, speaking of working up the line, is this. You see, I'm wearing sort of dark iron armor, dark plate. Not the greatest in the world, but not too bad anyway. This is just simple diamond armor. I had enough diamond to make it. I found out one of the things I want to make for the achievement is Zivinko, uh, Zivinkio. Yeah, here we go. Zivikio infused armor, and this actually requires the diamond armor eventually, plus each of the tiers of 4 of each of the tiers of essence. That's actually very expensive considering it's 4 items. So I'm gonna need to wait for my mouse spawner to work quite a bit before I get this thing filled up. But that is one of the requirements. I did also make a little sprinkler here just as a requirement. I don't really use it very much. I have infinite bone meal. I don't need to automate a farm. It's not necessary. These guys are just kind of here for show. I haven't really used them that much other than a little bit of leather I needed. Haven't really gotten that much other mobs to spawn. I'm wondering if these neutral mobs are too close for more mobs to spawn. But we'll find out. Okay, so what else can I show you? Oh, there's a cow over there. Oh, I did. Okay, so I found out why it is that these mobs get out of their pens in Skyblock. It's not really dependent upon Skyblock. Basically, here's what happens. Whenever you log in to a Minecraft map, the program checks to see where all the entities are, all the mob and creatures. If it finds that it has too many creatures in one area, like in a corner or somewhere else, it will sort of move them. Just a normal wander mechanism, any kind of thing, and it can move them through or sort of half through the material. See, this guy's already glitching as it is, and they can drop through there, take a little bit of damage, and find a way into your skyblock. So that's why it's very important that you have I think underneath where your animals are, just in case they happen to get out. And you should make a golden lasso, very useful for picking them up once they get out of there. All right, so what else have I done around here? I didn't. I kind of want to show you on camera, but I just did it just to get it over with. I did, in fact, do the thing I didn't want to do, and I'm actually going to show you what I did using the cool way, my tier 2 jetpack. That thing works. Yep. So I did, in fact, make a second floor underneath my base. And I did it using the only way I know, which is actually only available through modded Skyblock. See, and what I did was I took a couple of pistons, a piston, took a block and just kept hitting it down and just sort of knocked down a column of cobblestone. And then I took the cobblestone, made this platform out of it, and just expanded it over here and added an elevator, so I can get up and down pretty easily. And I just did this because I'm not sure about this, but I believe if you have water that's flowing, it does actually lag your game up a little bit, and I need all the help I can get. So I just decided to make this extra floor, make a little bit of a collection area for the water from my cobblestone generator. You see the droplets from the lava right in the middle, just to try to minimize lag a little bit. I lit it up so I wouldn't get too many mobs going down there. Occasionally I do find endermen find their way down there, but not too often. Oh, another thing I did over here is a small thing. I did make an ender chest, and yeah, it is actually pink on top. That's just because I'm pretty sure it's Aurelian. Whenever her mob gets killed, she drops pink dye. So I had a lot of it. I didn't want to make anything else, so I might as well use what I had on hand. So cool. That's pretty much what I've done. I think in terms of achievements, let me see here. We have Wood Age, check. Stone Age, including the second layer, check. Farming Age, I still have 2 more things to do, Diamond Seed and the Zivikio Infused Armor. Exploration, I still have to do quite a bit of this. This is going to take me a while. One thing I'm kind of wondering about is where I'm going to actually put 5 blaze spawners. I'm seriously looking into making like a cage or some kind for when I kill the wither around here. Unfortunately, I found out that because of the way the actual utility works, I think it's another mob too. Okay, here's a little pro tip from Vanilla. The wither is hard-coded apparently to destroy all non-bedrock and command blocks around it when it explodes, which means that unless you have those blocks around it, it's going to get loose. Now, unfortunately, the only thing that has the equal blast radius to command blocks and bedrock in anything as far as I can tell, is the extra utilities septuple compressed cobble. Now I'm working all hard over there to produce a little bit of quadruple and a quadruple and quadruple and what's the 5 one again? 4 and 5x compressed cobble. The septuple is a couple orders beyond that, so that might be a little bit difficult. So I gotta figure out some other way to kill the wither without causing myself too much pain. But like I said before, this is not going to be just about me yammering on. I'm actually going to go and do stuff. Namely, I want to kill some withers. Some wither skeletons. So I've got my armor. I got my jetpack on now, because those of you who haven't gone to the Nether yet, you're in for a bit of a surprise. Because this is a void world we're working in, which means that void applies to the Nether. So when I spawned in here, I actually spawned on top of a Nether fortress. And again, because this is a void age, oh crap! Did I forget to bring? Oh, okay, I did. So I did enchant a bow, so I do have quite a few arrows that I'm going to use. That's going to be coming very handy, and I didn't need a lot. So I have 1 wither skull. I need 2 more. And I need to start killing stuff because this place is lousy. As I used to put it in World War II. Lousy with enemies. They're everywhere. You have to watch carefully. Because see, these skeletons are technically wither skeletons, and they're actually just reskinned. I'm not sure if they actually cause wither effects or not. Come on, come on. Let's find out. The unfortunate thing is because I have knockback. Because I have knockback, I have to be careful where I hit these guys, because they may drop a wither skull and I may drop over the void, and that is not cool. Oh, here we go. Blaze it up over there. I actually don't really need any more blaze as far as I. Whoa! Behind me! Oh crap! Blazing up here. Okay, hang on. I gotta switch out. Need the extra protection. Those of you remember episode 1, I am in fact playing with keep inventory. Oh, yeah, there's a regular wither over there. Wither skeleton. See, look at them. See how fast they spawn over there? Because it's a void age. They have nowhere else to spawn, and they're presented with a big, relatively speaking, Nether fortress around them. So they are all over the place. This place is really freaking dangerous. And actually, this is the weird part. I have not yet found 1 blaze spawner. Surprising. I found 2 fortresses. I haven't really gone much farther because I'm only just now getting my jetpack. Okay, come on. Yeah, no such luck so far. Not likely. Okay, I got 2 over here. The zombie pigmen. Oh. Follow normal rules, so they will attack you. Although I could be mistaken, but it seems to me like they do. The zombie pigmen actually do forget if you hit them much more quickly than the vanilla ones do. Come on. This fight actually could take me longer than I thought. So I'm going to be back when I've got some more wither skulls. Okay, so I've only got 1 wither skull so far, but I did just find my first blaze spawner. So it had in the achievement list I can take this, a diamond dolly, and use it to transport spawners. So let's do this. Got it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was worried about. So I am actually encumbered. So this is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. So I don't think hang on, I gotta see if I can actually fly in this condition. Let's find out. Okay, cool. So it is not affected by flying. That is very good to know, because I can still fly. I want to make a bridge over to wherever I want to go. Interesting fact, if you can't get cows to spawn so far in your world, just come into the Nether and you kill a bunch of imps. These imp leather, 4 to 1 makes 4 to 2 makes 4 real leather. A handy little trick. Okay, so I've got one more wither skull. I need one more. See how long it takes me to get it. Woohoo! I got it! Whew! Two more wither skulls. Nice. I'm lucky because some of my armor's about to break and my sword's nearly had it. That took a lot of hacking and slashing there, but I got 3 skulls. I can't make it the wither anytime soon because I am in need of a safe place to spawn. And if you guys have any ideas as to how I can do it, please let me know because I'm open suggestions at this point. I'm thinking, I wonder if I can make it look like a that actually might work. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, now that our little adventure is over, I actually got a 3rd wither skull on my way out, fighting through all those wither skeletons. This has been Kankadia for SkyFactory 2, and I'll see you all next time.